Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters in Christ, today I want to talk about something deeply important, the chosen one. Tonight's message carries a divine urgency because it is not just another evening, it is a moment of truth, a moment of awakening. The Lord cannot and will not sit back and watch you destroy yourself before His very eyes. His love is too great, His mercy too deep, and His calling upon your life too powerful to let you fall away. Tonight is important because heaven itself is watching, angels are standing beside you, and God's Spirit is calling you to rise, to walk in your identity as the chosen one, and to embrace the destiny He has prepared for you. You are chosen by God, not by accident, but by divine purpose. Before the foundations of the earth were laid, before the stars were hung in the heavens, and before you even took your first breath, God had already set His eyes on you. He called you by name. He formed you in your mother's womb, and He placed within you gifts, strengths, and a destiny that no one else on this earth can fulfill. Being chosen means you are not ordinary, you are not forgotten, and you are not here by chance. Every trial you have faced, every tear you have shed, and every valley you have walked through has been part of a greater plan that God Himself has orchestrated for your life. To be chosen is to be marked by heaven, to carry within you a divine assignment that carries eternal weight. The world may overlook you, people may underestimate you, and circumstances may try to break you, but God has declared over you that you are His. You belong to Him, and nothing can separate you from His love. Being chosen does not mean life will be without struggle. It means you carry a light that the darkness cannot extinguish. It means that no matter what storm comes, no matter what fire you walk through, His hand is upon you and His Spirit is within you. You were set apart for this very moment, this very season, and this very calling. God did not choose you because of your perfection. He chose you because of His grace. He did not look at your flaws and turn away. He looked at your heart and saw someone He could use to bring glory to His name. You are chosen for impact, for transformation, for a mission that reaches beyond yourself. God's love will not allow you to destroy yourself before His eyes. The depth of His compassion is greater than the weight of your mistakes, the grip of your struggles, and the chains of your past. When you stumble, He does not turn His face away in disappointment. Instead, He stretches out His hand to lift you up because He cannot bear to see you sink into despair. The very heart of God beats with mercy, and His eyes are constantly upon you, watching, guiding, and calling you back when you wander off the path. His love is protective, like a shepherd guarding his sheep from wolves, refusing to let harm overtake them. Even when you drift into destructive choices, His Spirit whispers inside you, urging you to turn around, urging you to see that your worth is far beyond the temporary pleasures and illusions that try to capture you. God's love is not passive, it is active, it is relentless, it is fierce in its pursuit. He has placed boundaries not to restrict you, but to protect you from the very traps designed to consume you. The moments when you thought you had lost everything, when you believed you were too broken to recover, were the very moments He carried you in silence, refusing to let you go. His eyes see the battles you fight in secret, the tears no one else knows about, and the pain you hide behind your smile. And still, He will not allow those battles to define you or destroy you, because His love is greater than your weakness. His love will chase you into the deepest pit and pull you out with strength you didn't know you had, because He values your life too much to let it waste away. Tonight is a call to realign with God's will and destiny. There are moments in life when distractions, burdens, and temptations pull us off the path that was designed for us from the very beginning. And tonight stands as a holy reminder that God is still calling you back to the road of purpose. Realignment means shifting your focus away from the noise of the world and turning your eyes back toward the One who gave you life. It means recognizing that no matter how far you may have drifted, the invitation to return is still open. God's will is not hidden in mystery. It is revealed in His Word and in the quiet whisper of His Spirit that stirs within your soul. To realign is to surrender the plans you thought would fulfill you and embrace the greater plans He has prepared, plans that lead to peace, hope, and eternal significance. Tonight is important because it is a moment of decision, a time when heaven leans close and reminds you that your life is not random, that your steps have meaning, and that your destiny is tied to something far greater than yourself. Realignment is not about perfection. It is about direction, about choosing once again to walk in obedience, to listen to His voice, and to allow His Spirit to guide your steps. Every wrong turn you have made can be corrected by His grace. Every delay can be turned into preparation, and every mistake can become a testimony of His mercy. Tonight, God is not just calling you to reflect. He is calling you to move, to shift, to rise into alignment with the destiny He has spoken over you from the beginning of time. The enemy seeks your downfall, but God's hand is stronger. From the beginning of creation, the adversary has tried to deceive, to distract, and to destroy the children of God. Yet every plan of the enemy is limited when it comes against the power of the Almighty. The enemy knows your weaknesses. He knows the cracks in your heart, and he will use lies, fear, and temptation to pull you away from your calling. But even in the midst of his attacks, God's hand is stretched over you as a shield. You may feel the pressure, you may face the fire, but you are never abandoned, because the strength of God is greater than the schemes of darkness. Every battle you face is not just about you, it is about the destiny you carry, the light you shine, and the lives you are meant to impact. And this is why the enemy fights so hard to bring you down. But the hand of God is not weak. It is mighty to save, mighty to protect, and mighty to lift you out of the snares that have been set before you. The enemy can roar like a lion, but he is a defeated foe, and his authority ends where God's presence begins. The power of prayer, the covering of the blood of Christ, and the promises in His Word are weapons that keep you standing when the enemy tries to make you fall. What the enemy intends for harm, God turns for good, using even your trials as preparation for greater victories. You are not defenseless, you are not alone, and you are not without hope, because the hand of God is upon your life, and no force of darkness can remove what He has established in you. Your pain and struggles are preparing you for transformation. Every tear that has fallen, every hardship that has pressed against you, and every season of silence you have endured is not wasted in the eyes of God. Pain has a way of shaping the soul, breaking down pride, and teaching lessons that comfort could never provide. Struggles reveal strength you never knew you had, strength that only emerges when faith is tested and hope feels distant. Transformation is not born in moments of ease, but in the fire of adversity. And what feels like breaking is often the process of molding. God uses your trials as tools to refine your character, to deepen your trust, and to align your heart with His purposes. Just as a seed must die in the ground before it can bloom, so must parts of your old self be stripped away through difficulty so that new life can rise. Your pain is not punishment, it is preparation, and every challenge is a stepping stone toward the person you are becoming. The weight of your struggles is shaping endurance, patience, and resilience within you, qualities that will carry you through greater callings ahead. Even when you cannot see the purpose, God is weaving together every hardship into a story of redemption and victory. What once seemed like a burden will one day be a testimony, and the very things that tried to break you will become the foundation of your strength. Through pain, you discover compassion for others. Through struggle, you gain wisdom. And through trials, you experience the power of God's sustaining grace. Transformation is happening even now, and every wound is being turned into a place where His light will shine brighter than before. This is the night to rise, surrender, and walk as the chosen one. There comes a moment when delay is no longer an option, when hesitation must give way to decision. And tonight is that moment. Rising means lifting yourself out of the ashes of failure, disappointment, and fear, refusing to let the past define who you are or where you are going. It is a conscious step into the identity that God has already declared over your life. An identity rooted not in weakness but in divine strength. Surrender is not about giving up. It is about giving over, laying your burdens, your plans, and your struggles at the feet of the one who knows the path ahead better than you do. To surrender is to trust that His way is higher, His timing is perfect, and His will is greater than anything you could design for yourself. Walking as the chosen one is more than a title. It is a calling, a daily decision to live with purpose, with courage, and with faith that God is with you in every step. It means embracing the authority He has given you, not shrinking back in fear, but stepping forward in confidence, knowing you are backed by heaven. Tonight is important because the call is urgent, the hour is critical, and the Spirit is stirring within you to act. The world may be dark, but you are called to shine. The battles may be fierce, but you are equipped to overcome. The journey may be uncertain, but the one who walks beside you never fails. This is not the night to remain silent. It is not the night to remain still. It is the night to rise, to surrender, and to walk boldly in the identity of the chosen one